Thinking about studying information technology, but not sure what subjects you'll actually study? Or maybe you've already enrolled and you're curious what's coming up semester by semester? Well, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through the full IT degree roadmap, semester by semester. We'll look at core subjects, exciting electives, career tips, and even help you decide which path is right for you. Alright, let's start with semester 1. Your first real step into the world of information technology. This semester builds your foundation, so don't take it lightly. Introduction to ICT. First, Introduction to ICT gives you a basic overview of computers, hardware, software, networking, and how IT fits into real-world systems. It's usually simple and fun to learn. Programming fundamentals. Next, programming fundamentals. This is your gateway to coding. You'll learn basic concepts like loops, conditions, and variables. It's one of the most important and also most challenging subjects in IT. But don't worry, consistent practice will make it easier. English composition. Then there's English composition and comprehension. Strong communication is key in tech, whether it's writing reports, documentation, or emails. So yes, this subject really matters. Calculus and analytical geometry. Math time. Calculus helps build logical thinking and supports topics like data science and algorithms later on. It can feel tough, but it's super useful. Applied physics. And lastly, applied physics introduces concepts like motion and electronics, great for understanding the hardware side of IT. So, in your first semester, programming is your core skill, ICT is your warm-up, and math and physics will sharpen your problem-solving mindset. Let's keep going. Now let's move on to semester 2, where things start getting more structured and you'll begin to think more like a developer. Object-oriented programming. First up, Object-oriented programming or OOP. This is a game changer. You'll learn concepts like classes, objects, inheritance, and polymorphism, skills used in almost every modern software project. It builds directly on what you learned in programming fundamentals. Communication and presentation skills. Next is communication and presentation skills. Whether you're pitching an idea, explaining your code, or attending an interview, this subject helps you express yourself clearly, something many tech professionals overlook. Probability and statistics. Then comes probability and statistics. It's essential for data science, AI, machine learning, and even analyzing software performance. It can be tricky at first but becomes powerful once you understand it. Supporting course. You'll also take a supporting course, usually related to logical thinking or systems. These vary by university, but they're chosen to strengthen your technical base. University electives 1 and 2. And finally, you get to choose 2 university electives. These could be language courses, social sciences, or management-related subjects. They give you a break from hardcore tech and help develop soft skills and a broader perspective. Semester 2 is all about building your coding muscle and communication skills, 2 things that'll make you stand out in the tech world. Welcome to Semester 3. This is where your brain really starts working like a computer. You'll dive deep into logic, algorithms, and professional ethics. Data structures and algorithms. First up, data structures and algorithms. One of the most important subjects in your entire degree. You'll learn how to organize data using stacks, queues, trees, graphs, and how to build efficient algorithms to solve problems. It's tough for many students, but if you master it, you're way ahead in coding interviews and real-world programming. Discrete structures. Next is discrete structures. It focuses on logic, sets, relations, and functions. It's the math behind computer science, and it connects beautifully with topics like algorithms, cryptography, and databases. Professional practices. Then comes professional practices. This subject teaches you about ethics in tech, intellectual property, and your responsibilities as an IT professional. It's not technical, but it's super important, especially as you prepare to enter the industry. It's supporting course. You'll also have an IT supporting course this semester. Depending on your university, it could be something like modeling, systems thinking, or enterprise concepts. These courses fill key knowledge gaps based on your track. Linear algebra. And finally, linear algebra. It's heavily used in data science, AI, machine learning, and computer graphics. Many students find it abstract, but it becomes very valuable in higher semesters. Semester 3 sharpens your problem solving and logical thinking. If you focus here, you'll build a solid backbone for everything that comes in. Welcome to Semester 4. Now things start getting really exciting. You'll be working with the core systems that power the tech world: operating systems, networks, and security. Let's start with operating systems. You'll explore how Windows, Linux, and other OSs manage memory, processes, and files. Concepts like scheduling, deadlock, and paging may sound tough at first, but understanding them is crucial for anyone going into software, systems, or even cybersecurity. Next is information security, one of the most in-demand fields today. You'll learn about data protection, authentication, encryption, and how to defend systems from attacks. It's super practical and important, especially if you're eyeing a future in cybersecurity or ethical hacking. Now we have computer networks. Ever wondered how the internet works behind the scenes? This course breaks down IP addressing, protocols, routing, and more. It's a bit technical, but totally worth it for network engineers or cloud enthusiasts. Then comes IT project management. It teaches you how to plan, organize, and lead IT projects using tools like Gantt charts and methodologies like Agile. It's a great skill whether you become a developer, manager, or entrepreneur. And of course, you'll choose University Elective 3, a subject outside of pure IT, giving you a well-rounded profile and a mental break from the heavy tech load. This semester gives you a behind-the-scenes view of how modern tech systems work. Mastering these courses sets you up for serious success in the IT world. We're now in Semester 5, and this is where you truly start building things. Real systems, real databases, and even working in teams like professionals do. First up is database systems, a super important subject for almost every IT job. You'll learn how to design, manage, and query databases using SQL. Whether you're building websites, apps, or analytics tools, databases are at the core. Next is software engineering. Here, you'll study the entire software development lifecycle: requirements, design, testing, maintenance, and how large projects are managed in teams. Think of it as the blueprint behind successful software. You'll also take a supporting course, often a subject like modeling, formal methods, or enterprise systems. These strengthen your technical reasoning and support your core learning. Then comes system and network administration. You'll get hands-on with user accounts, servers, command line tools, and network configurations. It's ideal for anyone interested in DevOps, networking, or IT infrastructure roles. And don't forget University Elective 4, another chance to explore non-tech topics like management, economics, or a foreign language to round out your skill set. Semester 5 is all about turning knowledge into systems. If you focus here, you'll come out with practical skills that companies love to see. Welcome to Semester 6. This is where your degree starts feeling tailored to you. You're introduced to electives, advanced tools, and some real-world tech applications. First, we've got web technologies, one of the most hands-on subjects you'll take. You'll learn to build websites using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and maybe even get a taste of back-end frameworks. It's super useful for anyone aiming for web development or full stack roles. Then come to IT electives, your first chance to choose what excites you. You might go for AI, data science, cloud computing, or mobile app development, depending on what your university offers. This is your opportunity to start specializing, so choose wisely. Next is IT infrastructure. Here you'll study how technology is deployed in real-world organizations. Think servers, virtualization, storage, cloud services, and how it all connects. It's essential if you're heading toward network admin, system support, or cloud roles. And finally, technical and business writing. This course teaches you how to write reports, proposals, user manuals, even emails professionally. It's often underestimated, but companies love clear communicators. So in semester 6, you're building real tools, making smart subject choices, and learning to communicate like a pro. You're not just studying IT now, you're starting to live it. Welcome to semester 7, the beginning of your final year. By now, you've built the foundation. Now it's time to apply your skills, explore advanced tools, and start working on your final project. Let's start with virtual systems and services. This course introduces you to virtualization. Think virtual machines, cloud-based services, and scalable IT infrastructure. It's especially useful for careers in cloud computing, DevOps, and system architecture. Then comes a big milestone. Final year project, I. This is the research and planning phase of your capstone project. You'll choose a real-world problem, define your goals, and start designing a solution. It's the most exciting and most demanding part of your degree. You also get 2 more IT electives this semester. By now, you'll have a clearer idea of your interest. Maybe AI, cybersecurity, or mobile apps. These electives let you specialize and even shape your career path. Lastly, there's Pakistan Studies, a general education requirement. You'll explore the country's history, culture, and constitution. It's a reminder that tech professionals also need social awareness. Semester 7 is where everything gets real. Your skills, your ideas, and your career goals. It's time to take charge and start turning your knowledge into impact. And here we are, Semester 8, the final lap of your BSIT journey. This is where you wrap up your biggest project, sharpen your specializations, and get ready to step into the professional world. First and foremost, final year project part. This is where everything comes together: coding, testing, implementation, and documentation. You'll finally build what you planned last semester and present it like a professional. It's your chance to showcase everything you've learned. Next is cybersecurity, a powerful subject that dives deeper into securing networks, systems, and data. From ethical hacking to real-world threats, this course is a must if you're eyeing a future in cybersecurity or information assurance. Then there's database administration and management. You'll go beyond queries and design, learning how to manage, optimize, and secure large-scale databases. It's perfect for roles like DB admin or backend developer. You also get your final IT elective. Choose something that aligns with your career vision. By now, this choice could directly influence your first job role. Lastly, Islamic studies or ethics. A reminder that with great technical power comes responsibility. It helps you understand professional conduct and moral values in today's digital world. Semester 8 is your launchpad. You're not just a student anymore. You're a trained IT professional ready to make your mark. Congratulations, you made it. And that's a complete breakdown of the BS Information Technology subject list, semester by semester. I hope this helped you get a clearer picture of what to expect and how to plan your academic journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And hey, if you're also curious about computer science or software engineering, I've got full subject-wise videos for those degrees too. Make sure to check them out. The links are in the description and at the end of this video. Thanks for watching and best of luck on your tech journey. See you in the next video.